So over by the exit, you'll be able to see a display of all the historic Joslin medals, starting with the 10-year medal, which started in 1931, and all the way to the 80-year medal. So this is a really exciting accomplishment that we have people that can do this now. So going back historically, the first 10-year medal had, and we actually don't have a photo of it here, but it had a boy in a boat with his dog, and there was a sunset in the background. And we wanted to incorporate that history into this medal. So the sun design in the background is the same. However, now it's a man standing on the shoreline, man or woman, looking out at a mountain and the horizon. I talked to a lot of people when designing this that were approaching either 75 or 80 years with type 1, and some of the imagery that they recommended was a horizon, a vast ocean, is how they felt when they were first diagnosed and how their families felt. However, when they completed the journey, they felt like they had climbed a mountain or something akin to that. So we decided to make the medal bigger in diameter, and it is gold plated, so it's a bit heavier.
We actually have a 80-year medalist here today for the presentation of the medal, our first medal, and the is Mr. Spencer Wallace from Fayetteville, New York, and his wife and his son are all here, and he has had 82 years of diabetes. He's kindly agreed to come up from New York today, even though he's supposed to be playing a golf tournament, right? And he was diagnosed in 1931, is it? 31? Oh, age of 8, and he could tell you a little bit about it. Would you like to come up and say a few words?
Thanks to my wife and son, they've kept me going for these many years. There's mention of a 100-year medal. I hope that all this diabetes is cured before then. So nobody has to worry about medals. When I was diagnosed, I spent some time with Dr. Elliot Joslin, and the headquarters was then on 81 Bay State Road. And they had one elevator in the building, and if Elliot Joslin got on the elevator, everybody else had to wait until he went to the spot that he was going to. He was busy in those days. I'd like to have my wife Margaret and son Dan stand up and come up and say hello. Thanks to Dan, I was able to get here today, because I wasn't able to drive. My wife, Margaret, gets mad at me if I want to drive, but so be it. Dan, you want to say it?
I have a strange tremor in my voice. However, when I think of this gathering, I think that it's not really a history, but in a way it is a history of all that's gone on in research. And we're all part of the research that's gone on, even those of us who stand and wait and drive with white knuckles.
Just a short word, you said.
But I also want to thank not only Joslin, but also Doctors Best and Banting. Where would we be without them? So thanks, Wallace.
think earlier this morning, Catherine, you mentioned discipline, and that's been the key, discipline. And we're very grateful for everything that the Joslin Clinic has done for my father over the years.
Nice to be here for the first presentation of the 80-year medal. I hope I won't have to wait for the 90-year medal. But if I do have to wait, I'd like to come back here again.
Well, let me go ahead and put it on.
I played a lot of golf. I was president of the New York Seniors Golf Association. I was supposed to be in Fayetteville this weekend for a golf tournament, but I thought this would be more important. I'm very pleased that he's working so hard to cure the diabetes. And that's about the only thing that I have to say.